Welcome to People Want to Know. I'm Melissa Lambarena, and today we're going to be talking about myths about voting. And to join us, we have your host, JP Dominguez.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm glad to be here. And also, we have from the NALEO Educational Fund, Angelica Peña. Thank you so much for being here again with us.
Thanks for having me.
So let's get right into it. The first myth is, a lot of people say this, that our votes don't make a difference.
So wrong.
Okay.
Especially if you're Latino. Latino vote has been instrumental in past elections, 2010, 2012, and it's going to be a huge part of 2016. So every single vote matters, and it's not just about the candidates. Sometimes there's a lot of really important issues on the ballot that people don't realize are sometimes won by just a margin of ballots.
And the second myth, a lot of people go out and vote for the president, but what about the midterm elections?
Back to my point, right? Local elections and midterm elections are sometimes just as important as presidential. It's going to have the most direct impact on your streets, your libraries, your schools, the type of money and funding that comes to your community. So sometimes local elections, you're going to see a more immediate impact than you will in a presidential. Not to say that presidential elections are not important, because as we all know, they're super important.
There's always that one friend that has every excuse in the book not to go out and vote on Super Tuesday. Is it difficult to go out and vote?
It's not that hard, and I hate that excuse that you don't have time to vote. It's obviously on a Tuesday, but you have a lot of options. You can always go to vote at the polls and get that cool sticker, right? And Instagram it and hashtag and all that, so all your friends know that you voted.
Hashtag I voted.
You can also request to vote by mail in some states, so that's super cool and makes it really convenient if that's something that's allowed. And you can also, of course, call our hotline, 888-VEY-VOTA, and find out where your polling place is and learn about the different rules and regulations for your state to make sure that you are following all the rules and that you get a chance to cast your ballot.
And another myth that we've heard about is if you're under 18, you can't register to vote. Is that true?
Oh, yeah, I've heard that in high school, when I was in high school.
Yeah, so you have to be 18 to vote. That's for sure. We can't get around that. That's in the Constitution. But to register to vote, if you know that by election day, on or before election day, you're going to be 18, even if it's after the registration date, you can still pre-register to vote. So just make sure that when you're 17 and a half, you know, of course you want to look into your Secretary of State's website and your district information, but you can always check and make sure that if you're going to be 18 by election day, so in this case next year, November 8th, 2016, you can register to vote early. You can always call our hotline and find out what those rules are. So I'm going to make a plug, 888-VEY-VOTA, so that people can get information about what their rules are, how they get registered, and how they can get their friends and family registered too.
Absolutely. I think that's important for parents. Parents are always asking, like, my kids want to vote, and they don't know that those resources are available. So hit up the hotline, but what's the website as well?
You can go to naleo.org to get more information, and always follow us on our Instagram and our social media, Twitter, Facebook, @NALEO, because we're always posting information online.
Great. Thank you, Angelica.
Thank you
so much for coming and doing another video with us. You'll be back for more, right?
Absolutely, if you guys keep inviting me back.
Definitely. And thank you guys for joining us. If you want to follow us, do so. Subscribe to JessicaDominguezTV. Thank you for watching us.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Hola amigos, no se vayan todavía porque necesitamos su ayuda. ¿Su ayuda en qué, hijo?
Necesitamos más de 100,000 personas. ¿Para qué?
Para que se suscriban a su canal de YouTube, Jessica Domínguez TV.
¿Pero por qué quieres hacer esto?
Porque de esa manera se van a mantener informados acerca de las leyes de migración, van a tener análisis político y mucha más información.
Noticias de migración, ¿sí? Pues vamos. Muchas gracias. Nos vemos.
Gracias.